Alright, some background. I used to be a really big fan of SpongeBob. I mean, I still like it, and here's some examples of what I mean. I like the movie. That's about it. I haven't seen the show in years.
Yeah, I'm over here buying the DVDs and not fucking watching them. The last thing I ever watched of the show was when my cousin came over and we watched that one episode where Mr. Krabs gets stranded in the middle of the fucking ocean and donuts start surrounding him for no goddamn reason.
But overall, I still like the show. I mean, I'll never watch it, but you never know.
I have the season 13 DVD and I never played it, but maybe someday I will. Just not today. Or tomorrow.
Alright, that's my little talk about the show. Now on to the video games.
SpongeBob games used to release yearly, almost like Call of Duty. Every year is a new game. 2002 you get Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. 2003 you get Battle for Bikini Bottom. 2004 you get the movie game.
But nearing the end of the 360 generation and almost the entirety of the Xbox One generation, not a single SpongeBob game is released, except for like Flash games and shit.
I'm not joking. Here's an image from the SpongeBob Wiki. 2015 through 2020, there wasn't a single console SpongeBob game.
Then in 2020, they released a remake of Battle for Bikini Bottom because of a speedrunner who shall not be named because they fucking bullied me over a simple question. That question was, what's your favorite shirt design? That guy is considered a hated figure now, by the way.
And skipping to now, the last SpongeBob game, as of right now, is the Patrick Star game. And I'm not counting the fucking Roblox game, Steal a SpongeBob. Okay, actual pedophile-endorsed SpongeBob game.
And now we're here. I was bored, I was looking through PC Game Pass, and I saw the Patrick game was under the sandbox section. And boy, do I have a lot to say about that game.
I think one of the most important things I need to say is that the Patrick game is heavily inspired by Goat Simulator. It's an open-world sandbox game that relies heavily on physics.
That means you liked it, right?
No.
I will give it this, since it is heavily inspired by Goat Simulator, the game is gonna be glitchy as shit. Like, stuff just gonna fly around for no goddamn reason. And it's entertaining to watch that. And the game is fairly short too. It only took me around 5 hours, and that was going for 100% completion on the achievements, not the game itself. But that's a really big problem, because Goat Simulator is like fucking 20 bucks, 10 if you get it on sale, while the Patrick Star game is fucking $40 for a game that lasts 5 whole hours. Now again, that isn't going for 100% completion on everything, but even so, that would probably only take around, like, what, 8 hours? It's still too fucking much money. Now, let's say you got it through Game Pass, because that's what I did. Then you would be getting the other problems. This game is glitchy as shit. A perfect example is in Glove World. One of your tasks is to give SpongeBob all the golden gloves. One of them, you will need this hammer. And you know that carnival game where you test your strength by hitting a plank of wood, so this little birdie can hit a bell? That's in this game. Now, luckily, it's just hit the hammer on the pad, but where the problem comes in is when you have something else equipped that's not the hammer by itself, it just refuses to function. Like, genuinely, I was stuck here. I could not figure out how to hit this fucking thing, and it just wouldn't let me until I thought maybe if I unequip this item... Oh, there it fucking goes.
And this game has fetch quests. 4 of them. This game has 4 fucking fetch quests.
Now, they're not required, but if you want 100% completion, you have to do them. Now, there's all the mayo jars, which, okay, fine. Goat Simulator had something very similar with the goat figures. But then you have the gloves in Glove World that you have to give to SpongeBob. There's the jellyfish, which you have to hunt down and give back to King Jellyfish. And there's the treasure chests that you have to give to Plankton in the dump. There's 15 king jellyfish you have to find, 30 gloves you have to give back to SpongeBob, and 30 treasure chests you have to find. It's not fun. No one likes doing that. Also, some of the mayo jar locations are fucking stupid. Like, take this one in the Destruction Derby. How the fuck are you supposed to get up here normally without using the fucking paraglider? And speaking of the Destruction Derby, here's another fucking glitch. You just can't jump off these things. Patrick just thinks he's constantly falling. Yeah, that's fun, especially when I have to climb these structures.
Also, can we talk about the art style for a second? Why does every single modern SpongeBob game look like this? The art style is fucking nasty.
I mean, just look at SpongeBob himself. He never looked good in any of these games. The best SpongeBob model was back in the Battle for Bikini Bottom days. There's also the controls. Why the fuck are these the controls? So, both triggers are to pick up stuff, and the bumpers are to use that item, so if you have the paraglider equipped, if you press the right bumper, you fly. But then sometimes they require you to hit fucking Y.
Wait, so they flip-flop between Y and the bumper?
Yes, it's the stupidest fucking thing, especially during the minigames.
Like, take the cooking minigame, for example, with Mr. Krabs. This uses all three. The triggers to pick up the items, the bumper to put them on the specific parts of the Krabby Patty, and the Y button to fucking serve it. And when you mess up, you can't just undo. You can't just take off a piece. No, you have to throw it the fuck away. And speaking of the minigames, you have evil cooking with plankton. This one's just fucking shit. Like, you have to hold it under these dispensers, and you have to sit there and wait while it fills up with the shit that was probably in that 8-ball of Coke.
Did you like anything about this game?
I mean, it's fine. It's another game where if I had this when I was like 5, I would have played it for like 30 hours straight, but the game's quality shows in the first quest.
The first quest is to play with Gary, and when you try to go down the slides, you clip straight through them.
That should show how low quality this game is. They couldn't get slides working.
There's also the Fry Cook games, which should be the last mission in the game. It's fucking annoying. You have to throw things. Throwing in this game fucking sucks. So yeah, just good luck. Now, since I'm a fucking loser, I'm actually really decent at the floppy character genre, so I beat it in my first try.
And if you watch the 5-hour gameplay footage I uploaded to YouTube, you can see I beat this shit first fucking try. And that was the Patrick Star game. It was not worth $40, especially for a game that you can 100% the achievements in 5 hours. If you want a good SpongeBob game, you're going to have to look at the PlayStation 2, GameCube, and original Xbox era. That's where the best SpongeBob games were. Or, I don't know, SpongeBob Squiggle Pants for the fucking 3DS.